Hey there folks, rinimt here, and I just ran my mouse across the screen. And welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. In the last part, we beat the story, I guess? And then patch 5.4 came out, and they revamped some monk stuff. And I got to eat my words about how awful the level 60 skill is, because now it's not bad. They would do that to me one day. I needed to do it anyway, but still, it's like, it would make me eat my words. Appetite for destruction. Time is running out. Zensa's life will soon be forfeit. We must act now. Alas, we did not find it. A way to open the 7th chakra, but we must act nonetheless. Ochaka has gone to Little Alamigo. She fears for her friend. Let us join her. Alright. Let's head to Little Amigo. Zensa is still alive, but I fear she'll not remain so much longer. But moments ago, she was taken to the ruins to the south. You have already heard, but I couldn't find a bloodless way to open chakra of an opposing aspect. Thus far, you have opened 13 chakra, the most of us 3, but one more and could face Harahatia as an equal. Fight me, Arya, and make the final chakra yours. This isn't the way. Listen to Arya, she speaks the truth. It is not the way. We need power. This is true, but at what cost? If you die, Zensa would agree. Victory would have no meaning. Remember my words. All our chakra may not be open, but we have each other. Together, we can defeat Harahatia. We can rescue Zensa. The disciples of our sex once fought side by side. Let's do so again, and as we did in the old days of old. Thank you, Withergirl. I shall stand with you. First, I shall try to persuade Harahatia, convince him to see reason, but if my words fail, be ready to fight. Are you ready? Yes. Give me a little sink down, which I didn't bother to buff, but hey. Hear me, Harahatia. We come, but not to accept your demands. Nay, we would remind you of the past, of the true nature of our order. Our two sects once fought beside each other, not against. Together, we can achieve much. Let's join hands, brother, and rebuild the Fist of Roger. Cowards like you bring shame upon our order. Plainly, it is you who needs to be reminded of our true nature. The arduous training to hone mind and body, the blood we spill and shed, all of it is for no other purpose but to honor the destroyer. We pay him great tribute by dueling to the death, and in return he grants us great power, the power of all 14 chakras. By consorting with the royal house, the disciples of light lost sight of their true nature. For this, Roger visited destruction upon them. But in his wisdom, you were spared that your existence, feeble though it is, might serve to raise up higher. Upon your battered bodies, the Fist of Roger shall be restored to its former glory. You are wrong. The sect of light was undone, but not as you say. We misused our power. We turned it upon our own people. For this we were cast down. Now you misuse your power. You turn it upon your own comrades. It is the same. It will end the same. You will destroy yourselves as we did. Do not make the same mistake, brother. If we are to survive, we must find another way. A way to prosper together, or we shall perish in vain, all of us. Those who have power must choose. You must choose. With it, will you pave the way for life, or will you destroy it? Surely, the choice is clear. I grow weary of your blathering. You have already declared your unwillingness to meet my demands. There is not more to discuss. Take the adventurer alive. She will yet prove useful to us. Kill the rest. I don't think so. Do you mind? Of course, they don't let me, do anything here. Hold on, Harahatia, Arya. We will unbind Zensa. Are you two... And Shotgun, you two as well? I think you beat me. Fools. Let's help them out. So there's a lot of shadow monks that are appearing here. Impressive may have a different approaches in order. Where are you? I sense a torrent of energy. Oh shoot. I dropped that like right in the middle of it. My bad. Also, so speaking of Shadow Chakra begins to open! So speaking of stuff that they adjusted with patch 5.4, let's talk about Riddle of Earth. You know how it's all, oh my gosh, Riddle of Earth is so amazing. Yeah, it sucks now. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna put it simply plain. It sucks now. We're just devastated by 10% and nullifies all action direction requirements. So that's the same, except it has 3 charges and only lasts for 6 freaking seconds. Like, I'd rather just use True North. Like, that's just a better move. Like, really? Yeah, so Riddle of Earth is bad now. So nice before, like, it was actually something nice on Monk, and it's like, just bad. Sensa, are you alright? You came, thank you. So you have turned against me, the both of you. Have you forgotten who it was that saved you all those years ago? But I pride myself in being a forgiving man. In lieu of an apology, I shall accept your life force. Your power is mine. Be glad, my wayward peoples, that you were useful to me at the end. Magnificent! My body is as a raging furnace. It shall be child's play to unleash my ultimate technique. It ends here. I'm just like, nah. What? Can it be? Your final chakra has opened? That's the only explanation, which means that Ari is now an equal with Rahatia. If we fight together, we may yet triumph. Triumph, you say? I do not recall having raised such a foolish child. Ari is a suckling babe with her new chakra, while my entire being is fairly ablaze with the life energy of 3 monks. It matters not how many of you there are. You cannot hope to defeat me. Oh jeez. Hello. Energy begins coursing through your body. I'm doing my classic move. No twin snake. Do not, sister. You are now his equal. Master, please, we need not fight any longer. There's another way. Are you open to final chakra? She did it without hurting you. Change is nothing. Mine is one true path. Shall exalt Rolger that we fight. Playtime is over. Prepare yourselves. Something's coming. Be careful. Oh jeez. Doesn't look good. Let's speed it up. Oh jeez, there's another one. What do you mean there's an... I think you're just trying to punch me and I've like ran away. Alright. There we go. So it ends here. Oh, we're just gonna, like, finish the quest right here. Cool. It is over. Zensa is safe. Together, we achieve the impossible. Yet my heart is heavy. I fail to convince Rahatia. Every step I take, blood is spilled. With my power, I know only destruction. That's not true, Withergill. A monk's power can also be used to save, like you saved us. We have a favor to ask of you. If you are still intent on rebuilding the Fist of Rhalgr, we would lend you our aid. We'd bring whoever's left of our sect. Together, we can restore the Order to the way it used to be, with disciples of light and shadow side by side. And together, we can think about what that power means to us. Think about it alone. Your mind's liable to take you to a dark place. Better to have comrades around who share your cause, I reckon. With Rahatia gone, Arya is the only soul left who has opened all 14 chakra, and the soul of gentleness she is. She did not seek power for its own sake, yet she has reached the zenith of our art. In so doing, she has shattered our old preconceptions and shown us another path. And opening her final chakra by stopping Master's technique, she's given us hope that there is a way to open all chakra without bloodshed. Thank you, Zensa Ochaka. I'm fighting with my chair again. Don't mind me. Together we will create a new path and lay a new foundation for our order. There we go. Kinda. Arya, it is your shining example that we turn. You are as a star. We look up to it. We strive to reach its heights. The way may be dark. It may be filled with hardship. But come what may, we will forge on towards your light. Excuse me. Promise me this, sister. Ever use your powers for good and for the realm. Got it. Look at this amazing skill we're getting. I definitely didn't trash talk it before patch 5.4 came out. We have learned Tornado Kick! So now we need to finish up the Heavensward full story. And yada yada. And also have Stormblood Registered, of course. Bulletproof 2! We also got our Tantra Armor Coffer, which is the artifact armor for level 60. So Tornado Kick. It used to be really bad. It used to have to do with Grease Lightning Sacks, which you might notice are now gone, by the way. And it just now is 45-second recast, instant cast, 3 yalm range, delivers an attack with a potency of 400. It's just another off global cooldown ability like Elixir Field, meaning it's now good. Go figure. Oh, great. I had notes, and I don't know where to put my notes. Oh, they're back there. Of what to do after doing this. Grab and set notes. Okay. I need to make a trip somewhere. Useful me! Did not actually write down where. I think I know, though. Actually, wait, hold on. I did write down where. I forgot my notebook. Turned to the wrong content. Okay. There we go. Now I've got the right information up. Let's head back to Foundation. Okay, so over here at the airship docks. Is this the right one? Yeah, it is. Okay. Do it for Gilly. Arya, I was looking for you, or rather your friend Wedge was, left the most puzzling message he did with instruction to convey it to you verbatim. He requests your presence at the Etherochemical Research Facility in Aziz Law for a project of the utmost secrecy. Sounds like nonsense to my ears, but he assured me you would grasp his intent. Well, that is the message, and now I've delivered it. Okay. So Aziz Law. Hi, Wedge. Oh, there you are, Arya. I've been waiting for you, and so has an old friend of ours. You remember Gilly, don't you? I was feeling awfully lonely without her, so I snuck out the back door when the chief wasn't looking. But look at her now. System down, no power to utter even a single blip. Doesn't it just break your heart, Arya? Left alone in the wasteland for thousands of years, just waiting for someone to help, and as soon as she's done her duty, clunk, tossed aside like a rusty old suit of armor. Well, I won't stand for it. We won't stand for it. I'm going to bring Gilly back to life, and you're going to help me. At first, I had in mind to fix her up myself, but I fear she's proven beyond my abilities to repair. That's when I hit upon it. If we found a new body for Gilly, we could transfer her personality and memories right into it. Be like she never left. I know you're thinking, just where are we going to find this new body, Wedge? I've got 3 words for you. The Fractal Continuum! It's an old warship that was converted into a museum of elegant technology. If there's any place we can find a new body for Gilly, it'll be there. It's just a short trip away from Mother Conduit 6 to 7. 2 bit. You'll go, won't you? For Gilly's sake. Alright, so this is this way. Oh, over here. Sorry. I guess they actually want me to take the transporter, huh? Even though I can literally fly. Fleet transport is available from this location in the Fractal Continuum, the greatest storehouse of technological marvels in all of Alec. The Fractal Continuum is temporarily closed to tourists. Access is limited to those with level 3 security clearance or higher. Unauthorized visitors will be removed via the Continuum's anti-intruder defense system. Thank you. We hope you enjoy your visit. Yay! Alright. Let me do this. Let's go Fractal Continuum. There we go. I'm starting to worry. So, Fractal Continuum. Thankfully, they did not keep up the trend of, oh, let's not put any gear in these dungeons. There's gear in here. They at least... Damn it. Keep that up. From ARF. Dang it, ARF. So we're going to be doing this in pieces, essentially. So we need to not step on that. We need to go use this elegant transporter over here. And... no, there's stuff to read. Oh no. I have to remember that. As well as I remember, like, anything when I say, hey, let's remember it. Oh, great. Also, guess who forgot to... chakra? So, just basic beep boop robots, because elegance. And yeah, not much to say besides that on these. There. Yeah, I said there. Thank you. So, another thing that's been changed with Monk is form shift. It now puts you so that you can just start from any stage in your combo instead of having to rotate between them like you did when stacks were a thing. You now just have to pop that before the pull happens, and you're good to go and ready to start in the combo. Also, I'm still really bad at remembering to weave in Tornado Kick, just an FYI. So, yeah, it does cancel your whatever your current stack is, just putting it out there. So we've got Phantom right here. So yeah, it's still good to like get yourself onto Twin Snakes real quick. I believe this is the Tank Buster. I'll be honest, I don't do the 2 level 60 dungeons, so they're going to be in this very much. They don't come up that often, honestly. So he's going to do a double thing here, sides and then behind. Just want to make sure you are rotating. With him, specifically. Oh, I was like, why did it rotate? Oh, I think it's because the, ink rotated. Another Rapid Sever. Which, yeah, the Tank Buster. And just not really much to say about this. You do have to watch out for the things that will come up underneath you following that second one when he does it twice in a row. I've seen many people die because of that. They just get caught in a bad spot, and thank you, computer, for that life spike. So I at least don't have to be running around smashing form shift constantly. I just have to do it before a pull. Fortunately, most tanks do not do a countdown when they're about to pull a boss, so it's still kind of awkward. I really, really wish that would get normalized on tanks. Just do a courtesy countdown for the many, many jobs that now have to do some form of a countdown before a pull, just to optimize their DPS. And here we go. There's a chest right there. No one got it. There's stuff breaking out from the walls, and I'm probably going to have to use macro, I'm assuming. Yeah, I'm still really bad about using Tornado Kick properly. I'm just not used to it. I've been trying to practice the new monk at level 80, and it's like, ugh. I'll get used to it, it's just different. I'm not used to how things play on it. I know it always happens when they change a job like that. So I believe we try and pull forward here. We're just going to go ahead and hit a wall. Technically, I think the best thing you do here is you just pull the original pull all the way up here. But you might notice there are enemies back behind us, and this is important because they're gonna break out, and we actually have to kill these enemies before that door will open. We got a Chimera, which does mean we need to watch out for the Chimera-specific moves, namely the Ram Voice, Dragon Voice, etc. I think it was trying to pull off there, like right as it died. Alright. So this boss can be interesting, to put it simply. So this is Minotaur. You'll notice there's 4 cages, and they now have a clicky on them. I just totally pressed the wrong button to open up there. So this is going to be much like, say, the guy in Warm Veil. It's going to have your front swipe, your AoE swipe, and you just have to watch out for it. This is going to be an AoE. I'm just going to, ow, charge around. Slash is going to be the frontward smash like that. swipe is just regular swipe up front. So I'm just not used to tornado kick. It was not good before. It was like it reset your stats. Is no one gonna do a cage? So yeah, when he starts charging like this, you want to interact with a cage like so. And he'll go and eat it, and yada yada, except our damage was too high, so it died before you could really see it. Alright, let us go ahead and use the teleporter, which is going to take us back to the start, I believe. If I remember this dungeon correctly, yes. This little platform we saw here, now we can actually just go forward. So we're all the way back at the start, yay! And welcome to this bit. Oh, it's this dungeon. I was confusing with a different dungeon, my bad. So, I totally forgot what the ending of this one was. And there I go, using my thing again. So, there's gonna be several of these platforms. Each time, we need to kill the enemies that are tethered to the control unit here. The control unit will be targetable, at which point we can then, proceed forward once the control unit's been activated. So we want to basically repeat this several times. I don't know why I hit that button. I meant to hit that button. So there's a treasure coffer back over there. Just trying to drop a couple hits, which if you walk into them, you're gonna get totally screwed on your combo, apparently. And I don't want to walk all the way over there. I have to, because they aren't. Alright, so that's that one. I'm gonna pop this real quick. I'll let my sunset orange die, okay? My sprint's almost up, so it's fine. I can go back to fire. And this is going to be our final platform. Like so. And did not do the thing. So it's going to basically be the same thing as the last one. Those little traps are going to appear. We actually saw those traps in Circus Tower. They were on the second boss in Circus Tower. I did not mean to hit that button, but I did. Guys, please, I don't want to run all the way over there. Let's use the Crimson Control Unit. And that's Fractal Continuum before the boss. So this boss, you'll know the arena for it has a bunch of squares. This is going to be very important to mechanics related to the boss. Typically, when you see an arena laid out like that, that means that the boss is going to have something related to the floor. It's pretty much their tell, like the game's tell. Like, by the way, I think they mainly started with Heavensward. They didn't really do it much in, too much in Realm Reborn. But yeah, they started doing better at giving us proper tells and stuff for that sort of stuff. So for the most part, the curator actually isn't, like, bad. On the whole, it's just an AoE. Warning, unauthorized personnel detected. Initiating emergency reality augmentation. So we're also going to be seeing these Clockwork Alarms. These are going to progress down the area, and if they stay alive, they will place mines. He's also going to place bomb, or try and put a bomb effect on party members. If that is not Asuna, it will go boom and cause party-wide damage. So yeah, like as those alarms like go through the area, then yeah, another bomb. All right, and here we go. The floor, the other bit of the floor. I did not mean to hit that button. Hank, can we? I guess he wasn't gonna move, was he? So yeah, we had to avoid all that nonsense, and as the alarms go forward, they will be doing bombs like what actually just got placed right over there. It's the type of bomb you would expect to see at alarms place if they're left alive, and basically if you walk over them, they go boom. I guess they're not bombs, they're mines. Trip mines, whatever. I just... mines, whatever. They're mines. There we go. So, is my WT even... Nope. My Wonder Sales isn't even valid anymore. Alright. So that's Fractal Continuum. Let's go do it for Gilly. Of course, this is all the way back up there, isn't it? Literally up, too. You're back, Arya. Oh, do tell me you brought the new nacelle. Yep. Why, that's a functioning nacelle if I ever saw one. This'll do the trick, I'm sure of it. Auto-detecting newly installed nacelle. Nacelle detected. Reinitializing system settings. Initialization complete. Welcome to Azus Law, Master Wedge and Mistress Arya. Gilly? Could it truly be you? But the very same, Master Wedge, and running at optimal efficiency thanks to my first full body overhaul in approximately 5 millennia. You really are too kind. Aw, now that's my sweet little girl. Why, after all you did for us, it was the least we could do. I've got a favor to ask you, Arya. This might sound silly, but why don't you take Gilly with you on your adventures? I want her to see that there's more to our world than this etheric waste she's called home for thousands of years. Yes, I'd say her little girl's done enough guidance from this day forward. She's in the accompaniment node. And with you, she's going to go where no node has gone before. So we get a minion, we get Gilly. Well, specifically we get the accompaniment node, but we get Gilly! So we have a new minion. Let us go minions, and I have so many new ones, it's gonna be hard to find. Yay, Gilly! Gilly's ours. Alright, let's make a trip to Ogzundu. Real quick like. Specifically looking for the quest, reap what you sow. Unfortunately, there's 2 quests right next to each other. There we go. Reap what you sow. The great Netherling warrior who chased the clouds from our land returns like gentle zephyr winds. Anu has plea and hopes Netherling lends an ear. Zundu takes shelter from the Vundu storm by virtue of peace offerings and respect commanded by Zundu chief. Oh, now, though, the rain's starting to fall again. The symbol of Chief's power is the great mask he wears, a mask that grows old and worn. The chief who wore shabby mask is the chief who commands as much respect as a summer's day drizzle. Tribal mask is made from the scale of a Wakian, a giant Tanua who nests in Neverreap, where the Vanu are forbidden to go. The wicked Vundu seek to hoard power and influence for themselves. They seize control of Neverreap and forbid poor Zundu from entry. But they cannot keep out great Netherling who tamed the white. Go to Neverreap, Netherling, and snatch the scale of the Wakian from the Vundu's evil clutches. Tonu Vanu will be your guide. He waits you outside the village. Pray go swiftly, Netherling, and chase away the coming storm. Alright. By outside the village, they mean across the entire freaking map! Why? Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? Yes! Tonuvanu waits for Netherling Warrior. Netherling Warrior comes. Netherling braves Neverreap to retrieve the walking scale for Zundu. Tonu's heart flutters in the gentle winds of Netherling's kindness. Neverreap is sacred land to the Vanu Vanu, but Vundu come with their wicked ways and transform Neverreap into a tempest of terrors. Watch your tail feathers, Netherling. So Neverreap is now accessible. Nah, technically it's first on the list before Fractal, but that's just because of alphabetical, dang it. Gods of Eld, yes. I'm tired of waiting. Ah, my lady Arya, during your absence, a stranger came calling. Upon learning that you were away, he left a message to the effect that he wishes to speak with you and wait you at the Rising Stones. If you have a mind to oblige the stranger, please be careful. Cannot well explain why, but it put me ill at ease to simply be near him. Oh, go freaking figure. Instant queue with a tank. What the heck? Soon as I go to work on another quest. Well, at least I don't think I need the macro. For once. So welcome to Neverreap. It's kind of a more chill dungeon, sorta, comparatively. Though it does have some annoyances. So, speak to Tonuvanu, I welcome you to Neverreap. Brave Netherling, take Thunder Egg in hand, place Thunder Ring on altar of clouds and winds will swirl and take you further. Great dangers await. I will hit the right buttons. Yeah, we're gonna have to bounce between these different altars. However, to even unlock this one, we have to kill the enemies. As you might notice, it's a little bit blocked at the moment. But it is now available, so we can now hit that, and it's gonna open up right here in the middle. Oh, I know that feeling, Astral Legend. Sorry. I'm just watching them switch between cards. I'm like, I know the feeling! Alright. So now we're gonna have to deal with these tornadoes. You might remember them from, Bismarck. But, yeah, now they're here, and they're just here. Alright. So that one's taken care of. Of course, there's gonna be more tornadoes where we're going. Ah! I think I was in that because of the stupid nonsense. Gosh! Dang it! Everything! Okay. Anyways! Stupid tornadoes, man! Alright, now we're down to 2, because magic rule of 3s. Go ahead and just punch, punch. You no longer sense anything except the stupid freaking flip-flopping tornado that's, like, trolling me at this point. Alright, so we've got our first boss, Nyun 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 Nyunk. That's precisely how you pronounce it. Nungunuk? I think it's supposed to be like that. So it's gonna occasionally conceal itself in clouds, so what we have to do is we have to basically run around and try to find it. And typically once you see someone start hitting it, that tends to tell you, hey, look, we found the shadow. And we're also gonna have these feathers rain down. Like so, and Nungunuk is back. And that's pretty much this boss, honestly. Targeted AoEs like so. You can just avoid. And here we go again. I don't think that elixir field hit, did it? Gosh dang it. Oh, I see people hitting, so let's head over there. The shadow is going to be that way. Feathers. And none you know. Oh, not too bad. There we go. Actually got elixir field off properly this time. And we should kill this cycle. Yep. So, pretty simple, honestly. As long as you know to do the looking around and... Because I was trying to interact and I was... Yeah. Anyway. So now we're actually going to start running into the Bindu! Our good friend the Bindu. Something. That's a caster. It's going to stay back there, isn't it? What a jerk. What a jerk. You wiggle all you want. I'm gonna go back to this single one back here. It's a stupid jerk. Jerk face. Alright. Pop that treasure chest. And... excuse me, I hit sprint. Like... What the heck? So, we've got some bees! And we want to take them out first, actually. Alright. As I believe the bees will do a sting attack, and that's painful. That's why we want to take him out first. So, this tree is also a big jerk. Literally big. Alright, the second boss is going to be a little bit more involved than the first boss. And by that, I mean... yeah. So this is kind of new. It's gonna look pretty basic at first. I, of course, do not have shoulder tackle up because I'm smart, apparently. Now I do. Alright, Moral Cloud. It's gonna do a bleeding effect on one person. Yes, the totems stir to life. They do at Kanubanu's demand. So what we want to do is we need to drag these totems out of the little summoning circle, like here. If they're in, then bad things happen. I actually don't remember what happens, but bad things happen if the totems are in there. So you do not want the totems in there when it finishes. Gonna do it again. Mine is just barely in. Come on. Looks like it might be like a healing effect based on the animation. You mind? I'm trying to positional you. Stop turning towards me, you jerk. What a jerk face. Yeah, so like I said, a little bit more involved because you do have to pay attention to where the totems are and where he's doing that little summoning circle type thing. So, oh no, there's no way forward. Oh wait, there's a cloud altar and there's also enemies up there. So it kind of gives it away that there is a way forward actually. Aether is flowing freely, and you'll notice these, like, weird water things. I don't know how to describe them. If you're in them, you'll get a drowning effect, which is just... or is it drowning or dropsy? I think it's dropsy. Either way, it's just a damage over time effect, and you just want to move out as soon as possible. They do appear randomly, so unfortunately you can't be, like, just 100% avoiding them. Like that, D-dropsy. But they go out. And it's gone. Doubles! I don't think I see many doubles. Are they trying to whiplash us? Yeah. They're sharks. Oh my gosh, I'm like on the edge of this water thingy. It's like right there! Oh my gosh. I have like all worried when I shoulder tackle. Hello. Yeah, so you can see it has no duration because... wow, what a troll. Those were like literally next to each other. What a troll. Yeah, so it didn't have a duration because it's just when you're in the area of effect. So this is Wakion! Hooray, there's the map. So Wakion! For the start of it, there's not much to say about it. It's gonna be increasing its evasion through Tailwind. Gonna put a targeting thing. We're gonna gather wind. And places a divine mist. And I meant to turret that and not Wakion again. We want to take care of that as soon as it spawns. And now we have divine gales and Wakion is invulnerable. So we need to take out these divine gales, but we also need to watch what way Wakion is going because he can run into us, do damage, but more importantly, when he starts charging up that move, you want to be next to him or use arm's length / surecast to make sure you aren't knocked off. I have seen many people die from getting knocked off in this fight, but there ain't no coming back. jerk this wind is, I swear. Seriously, I moved. So it's probably gonna do this against, or do the thing again soon. Oh, come on. Now I'm like... Oh, it's because I'm missing, so my thing isn't progressing my combo. Because it does that, he missed, of course. Why would it be any other way? I almost got smacked. I almost got smacked again. And now it's too close to death to even bother limit breaking. And that is Neverreap! Yeah, I've seen many people just get yoinked off that cliff because they weren't next to the boss. Because actually that one is not clear that it's a knockback. This is one boss they didn't actually properly make it clear on effects for that sort of stuff. It's unfortunate because they started doing so well with this expansion in terms of that sort of stuff. Anyways, that was Neverreap. And now I have to continue my running around because I've started doing that quest, now I want to finish it in this video. Arrgh. Where am I going to be? Am I going to be in... What I do next is going to depend on where I am. I'm in a sanctuary, so I think I'm in Revenant's Toll. Also, the loading time kind of tells me I'm in Revenant's Toll. Yeah, alright. So, I am going to go ahead and head on into the Rising Stones, actually. Let's go to the solar. And let's wait. And wait. And wait. And wait. And wait. My thanks for coming. Unokohai is my name, and I serve a friend. I sought you out that I might alert you to the rising threat of the beings known as icons. You are aware of the threat, you say. Ah, but I speak not of the primals with which you are exceedingly well acquainted. It may interest you to know that the term icon and the beings to which it refers precede the Garlean Empire by eras. You see, it is the name by which the Allegans call godlike beings, the dark divinity Odin among them, and the Garleans who seek to emulate the glory of ancient Alec have simply availed themselves to it. Pray permit me to continue the tale. Ariane, how nice of you to join us. As the Warrior of Light's comrade, my participation is but to be expected. After all, the matter doth pertain to the very fate of this star. The icons of Eld, in the distant past, these mighty beings did offer fierce resistance to the Allegan Empire. However, they eventually fell to the men of Alec, who devised the means by which to capture them. And it did not end with capture, as you well know, for the Allegans also learned how to harness the icons' power. They refined this knowledge at the Aetherochemical Research Facility on Azaz Law, and within the centrifugal crystal engine, they sealed 3 of the beings, the Warrior Triad. 'Twas first and foremost to acquire the infinite power of the Warrior Triad that the Archbishop did seek Azaz Law, but in the wake of his defeat, the bindings which confined the icons were severely damaged. Doubt not but that they will fail completely ere long. Know that we do not condemn you for striking down the Archbishop. You were simply fulfilling your destiny. And yet, Were the Warring Triad to be released into the world, unimaginable destruction would ensue. Take heart, for there is hope still. Through swift action, we may yet prevent their awakening and see them resealed. But in dealing with this new threat, our first step must be to contend with the old. 2 savage gods are returned, I fear, summoned once more by their worshippers, and at a strength far surpassing their previous incarnations. I speak of the primals, Ravana and Bismarck. If left unchecked, they will inevitably seek to seize the power of the Warring Triad. This will serve to feed the confluence of chaos and hasten the Icon's awakening. To wit, we must needs vanquish both their kinds. I pray thee, however, to first focus thy gaze upon the primals, ere we turn our attention to those Icons and their fitful slumber. I shall return to the waking sands forthwith and consider such measures as are available to us. Meanwhile, I bid thee attend to the task of eliminating the primals. Young Unukahai shall assist thee. Rest assured, he is not our enemy, for the time being at least. So yes, I am actually going to be doing the extreme primals in a different order this time. So, Diabolical Bismarck. If we are to prevent the awakening of the Warring Triad, then Bismarck must be cast down once more. I'm aware of the rather unorthodox method you employed to lure out and slay the white whale before, and have in mind to follow established precedent. That said, islands are not easy to come by. I should hope it is not necessary, but you may as well keep this gemstone. May as well show this gemstone to Chief Sonu. He will know it as the weeping eye of the Manukmanai, and it will ensure that he is completely committed to our cause. Oh, and before you ask, I already informed Master Garland of our plans. He is currently en route to the Blue Window. And Thok around the clock. As you prepare yourself for battle, so too does Ravana. Within Thok-as Thok, he builds his strength, feeding upon the prayers of his innumerable children. But those same children will not suffer you to live should you surrender yourself to them a second time. Nay, you must devise a new way of approaching the Lord of the Hives to aid. Consult with the storyteller, the Elder of the Vapid. He will aid in this endeavor. Take this bauble. 'Tis known among the Nath as the Burning Eye of Ravana. When the time comes, you will know what to do. So, let's head for Oak Zindu. Oh, I was gonna say, oh, you have to go west out, you know, it's Sanubanu and Sonubanu. Netherling wears the triumphant look of one who weathers a storm. You return from Neverreap with a walking scale. Yes, this Sanu knows. Netherling bears the scale and is a mighty one indeed. Fashion a mask from this, and Zundu Chief will command the authority of a furious storm of lightning. But that is not all Netherling accomplishes. No, Netherling chases the cruel Vundu from Neverreap, returns Halcyon winds to our sacred land. We Zundu are not like our cruel Vundu brothers. Gentle like a spring breeze, we welcome Netherlings with open wings. Sanu's heart is warmed by the gentle sunlight of your friendship. Promise us that you will remain a friend to the Zundu for many seasons to come. Alright, that wraps up Neverreap, but the Tramontane returns, and with it the white, so too comes the great Netherling warrior. Like double rainbows in the mist, Sonu knows not what to make of this, and an eye in the hands of a Netherling. Storm clouds of the Vundu are no match for the Izamite. Smash it against the Aetheryte and the whale's crown, and he will be vulnerable once more. Bind him with chains of steel and drive him from cloud sea. Return zephyr winds and sunlight to our lands. Alright, so we need to go speak with Sid real quick, like. Of course, he's way down there. Want to be nearby. So yeah, I decided I was gonna kind of mix things up, see how this works for me in terms of just getting all this done. So they're just kind of doing giant block of this at the end. Just spread it out. There you are, Arya. The Enterprise Excelsior is ready to depart whenever you are. Say again. Chief Stone wants you to smash some gemstone against an aetheryte to dispel a barrier of storm clouds. I don't even know where to begin. The hell's with it. Maybe it'll bring us good luck. I'll rendezvous with you there. Way over there. Alright, time to auto run. Oh, hey, look, it's the actual aetheryte for Bismarck. Hello. Really big, but I guess it is a big primal. So let's attune ourselves, apparently. After a pause, you smash your gemstone against the aetheryte. Nothing much happens. Out of habit, you attune with the aetheryte, and once more, nothing much happens. But the Limitless Glue Extreme is now available. Let's make a quick trip to Alex Charlton. What do you think? Hello. Ah, our hunter friend. Welcome. You come hunting gods once more? The non-mind is glad of your thirst for divine blood. Ever more rapacious do the one mind grow as they seek offerings to glut our deity's insatiable appetite. Another path to our god's domain? Yes, yes, there is but one way. You must seek out the Guide Hive on the far side of the colony and tune your spirit to the aetheryte ensconced within. But the deed is not possible. We hear that the crystal is warded by ancient ritual magics. The One Mind have woven the seal such that only the most worthy of warriors shall be granted leave to enter Thostat Thok. And they do not share with the non-mind what they consider worthy. Probably me, because I've bested Ravana once before. If I were to take a guess. Just a guess. Hello. I am a worthy adversary, a worthy warrior. Let me attune to you. After a pause, you smash the gemstone against the aetheryte. Nothing much happens. Out of habit, you attune with the aetheryte, and once more, nothing much happens. But Thostat Thok Extreme is now accessible. So now we need to take those on. Like I said, see how this goes. Try and break things up a little bit more, but we're running a little long here to help the stupid 20-minute queue for Neverreap. Oh my gosh. So, thank you for watching. Oh my goodness me. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. Next time we will start the raid stuff and see if I can't do Ravana and Bismarck Extreme. We'll see how it goes. It's gonna depend on other people actually this time, which sucks. Anyways, yeah, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. I don't want to force you or anything because that's bad. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support really, really greatly helps there keep being content like this and more. You can find the links for that in the description, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt signing out.